fears, I'm hoping for a blessing. Telling my demons they can get the step, and I was lost, no, I was hiding. I was so divided, chasing after wind, I couldn't hold it.
What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. It's Justin here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the 10 best apps that you need for college. We're not going to waste any time, ignore the fact that I'm inside of a classroom. Let's go. If you haven't already, make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification if you haven't already to make sure you get notified when I drop another video. With that being said, let's get started. So you don't need to be a college student to care about these apps, but if you're a student in general or just someone that cares about organization, productivity, education, things like that, then this video is for you. So the first item on this list is actually apps that are more specific to your university. So for us, that is your Patio Go, your Jag Mobile, not the Jag Life, but your Jag Mobile. They get really antsy about that. But if you are a fellow Jaguar, make sure you guys are getting those two apps right there. I don't know what other app they probably want you to get, but yeah. So the first item on this list is Handshake. And Handshake is an app that basically makes it so much easier for you to find a job on campus or any type of internships in the area or any type of job opportunity, internship, things like that, that is really dedicated towards your career. You can link your Handshake account to your school account, and that way you'll be able to find these internships and these jobs part and full. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but all these apps are also free, so you don't have to pay for anything to get the app, nor do you have to pay for anything inside of these apps. These are completely free of charge, no money put down unless you want to send me a donation. So the second item on this list is Instacart. Instacart is basically the app where you can get your groceries delivered to you. It's nothing really crazy about it. Instacart's a really good app. I've ordered groceries before, and I'll give you a little story time. When I was in my sophomore year of college, I had COVID, right? And so when I got COVID, couldn't leave my room, so I had Instacart deliver my groceries to the door. I went outside and I picked them up. Really simple. And then my groceries came from Kroger in about 20 minutes. So they're really good on time too if you're really interested in doing that. So go ahead and get Instacart instantly. The third item on this list is Mint Mobile. I could explain this very well, but I think someone else could, so here it is.
Intuit Mint is a powerful personal finance and budgeting platform that can save you a ton of money thanks to the extensive budget tools, expense and subscription trackers, financial insights, cost-lowering features, as well as the brand new features that have just been added for 2022.
So the next item on this list is Cashapp / Venmo. Now it doesn't matter which one you do, they're basically the exact same thing, just different ones. I personally have Cashapp. I've noticed certain people have Cashapp, certain people have Venmo. That's just, I'm leaving it at that. But yeah, go ahead and get yourself one of these two apps because they will help you manage your money a little bit better because you don't have to carry around your card, nor do you have to carry around cash. You can actually take some of your money from your bank account if you want to and put some of it on your Cashapp account so that way you don't have to keep pulling from your bank. Also, you can send money to other people, receive money from other people, and so if you're ever interested in Bitcoin, you can also buy and sell Bitcoin as well as stocks. Go ahead and get those two apps. One of the apps that I would deem an essential is GroupMe, and GroupMe is basically a gigantic group chat app. Specifically if you're in college, or I don't know about high school, I know what y'all little kids do, but if you're in college at least, you're gonna run into a lot of situations where you're gonna need to get in a group chat, whether that's for orientation, athletics, the drama club, this, that, and the third, and it's a lot easier to communicate with everybody when you guys can all be under the same app at the same time getting the same text. So definitely make sure you get GroupMe. If not, you're probably gonna get told to at some point because a lot of universities and colleges use them. So go ahead and get that, my boy. So these next few apps are all under Google, and as you guys know, Google kind of runs a lot of things in departments like this, whether it's organization, education, things like that. I'm not gonna go too in depth on these because you guys either already know about these apps, or two, they're very easy to figure out what they are because they're literally named for that. So The first one is Google Calendar. Very, very good app for organization. I personally don't even use this app because my university is more of a Microsoft university, so we actually have our accounts through Microsoft, which means we use Microsoft Outlook for our calendars and our emails and things. If you're not someone that wants to use Google Calendar, you can go ahead like me and use Microsoft Outlook. I like Microsoft Outlook. It's very good to choose what type of calendar you want to use, because I actually dedicate calendars for academics is one calendar, and then athletics, and then all my other clubs and orgs is a whole different calendar, and then photography and things like that. So you can make a bunch of different calendars and kind of organize things to exactly how you want it to be. Google Drive. Google Drive is basically your file saving and your storage app. So if you have a lot of different, let's say, papers that you have in your English class and you want to save them all, you can use Google Drive to do so. Getting into the next category, which is organization, which is a top 3 for virtually anybody above the 9th grade. So the next Google app is Google Photos. Very, very self-explanatory, but Google Photos is where you can save all of your photos inside of one app. And I think Google Photos is really good for someone like me who has over 4,000 photos in my camera roll, which is kind of unnecessary. But if you don't want to have all those photos inside of your camera roll, or if you just want to organize and just save your photos a lot, go ahead and get Google Photos, and you can sign in, of course, with your Google account. I really like it. 5 out of 5. Go ahead and get Google Photos. So the next app on this list is actually a very self-explanatory and very popular app, and that is Uber. So probably don't need to say too much about that, but I think you should go ahead and think about getting Uber, because you don't know what situations you might be in, and you may or may not have a car, but you'll always have Uber. So go ahead and get that app. Make sure you download it today. The next app on this list is my personal favorite, and that is Unidays. And Unidays is my favorite app on this list because Unidays is an app that shows you and gives you so many different discounts that a lot of companies and businesses have for college students. So if you're in high school, you out of luck. But go to Unidays, you'll see they have a bunch of different categories like fashion and technology, beauty, health and fitness. And so when you go onto those tabs, you'll see that they have gym apps, they have food and drink apps, they have all these types of apps that are geared towards that department. And the cool thing about that is, let's say you go to fashion, you see Adidas, they give off exclusive 20, 30, 40% discounts that they only have for college students. So Unidays is probably the most clutch app there is. Now you have to be in college because they will ask you to verify your account with your university account. So if you're trying to get through, you probably won't. But once you do get through, once again, they have a lot of things for you. Now the last app on this list is a really cool app, and I didn't find it until last year, and this app is called Headspace. And Headspace is a really good app for your mental health, and that's why I decided to put it last, because I know that's something that a lot of people around my age are definitely dealing with, and I know I wanted to make sure that everybody's got that type of resource to handle it, whether that is, you know, a different form of therapy for someone or just to find peace or anything like that. So Handshake is basically an app where you can use for all types of things as far as your mental health. This can be things like meditation, things like just concentration, focusing, or if you want to, you can just sit down and meditate for 30 minutes or whatever you want. It's all there for you. So just make sure that whether you use the app or not, that you're always taking care of your mental health. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys learned something, whether it's an app that you can use or 10 apps or 4 apps, it doesn't matter to me. As long as y'all learned something and got something from this, I'm all right. With that being said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and put the bell notification on. First 4. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you learned something from this video, whether that's 10 apps to get or just 1, fine with me, as long as y'all learned something, right? So since I moved back to college about 2 weeks ago, every video from now on until we start the official school year is going to be geared towards helping you guys learn more things about what to do in preparation for this next school year, which y'all know how I get down. So with that being said, make sure y'all stay tuned for the next video, because it's going to be very important, because the next video we will be doing a dorm essentials video, so you guys know exactly what to bring to school, you guys know exactly what to bring, and treat it like your packing list. So stay tuned for that video. Make sure you guys subscribe once again so you know when the video is dropping. Thank you guys for watching this video. See you later. Is there chalk? Oh, because I was going to take the chalk and then blow in my hand and then go